Hello there, it's Reckless JJ here. Yes, it's that time of the year again where we now are going to play Lockdown number 17, the weekly UK Wi-Fi event happening here right now today. Oh, we've got a hugely stacked one event today. We've got Lucretio making his first appearance, surprisingly, I may add, into the arena. I lost a word straight away, which is not good. Anyway, we got Lucretio on for the first time today. Also, we have DarkStalker, who's won before. We have also got... We've also got a load of more players here. We've also got... we got RobbieAK47, CreeperConstable, Bossman, JSkorp, KP, Lyto. We also got our boy Wills entering today as well. So we are looking for extremely stacked bracket today. This is going to be fantastic, and we're going to see some great action here today. So anyway, let's set up the arena now for our first stream match. So let's get down. It's number 17. It's number 17 we are on. And we are now flying into the first. We're going to be flying soon into our first set. Our round ones have just started. So I do not want to have too many people in. I keep forgetting this is not... So we need just the 2 players plus myself as the streamer. And the stream room is going to be good to go.
Step into the ring.
So let's let our superiors know that we are ready to go on the stream room. So anyway, let's have a look to see who we're going to be having on first. I know Bernie's just checked in. Whoops. So that's it, everybody. We are ready to go, and let's see where we can get these people on. Also, we are looking to do some new emotes for the stream, and we've got some really good ones lined up. But if you want to help us with a cheeky subscription, that will really help us along the way to be able to achieve that. And you also get some pretty sleek looking emotes. So that very well designed. Oh, yeah, I say pretty cool. So anyway, let's have a look to see who we're getting on first round on the first match on stream. Hopefully we'll get one up soon. Hopefully. I don't know how typical it is. It was probably a better idea if I just had my phone with me. Hopefully this bracket is not going to be... So, dog's dinner? I don't think so. Oh dear. So let's have a look, shall we? Let's see who's going to be where. Yeah, this is definitely seems to be going a little bit crazy. So while we wait for first round of stream going on. We've got a lot of guys who haven't checked in yet, that's the thing. Hello Josh, hello Bossman, how are we doing? Hello, welcome to the stream. Doing fine at the moment. Oh Josh, big, you were the MVP of last night, thank you very much for all those subscriptions. Subscriptions is really helping us. If you could afford a cheeky sub Bossman Fury Slayer, then that'd be very much obliged. You're gonna get some great emotes with it. Also, yeah, I don't know who's going to be first on stream. That's a bit of a problem here. Oh, there are some people who just haven't checked in, and there's some people who are just not anywhere. And the people which I do know, that's a very fiery snowman. Sheesh. There's unfortunately, some people just don't quite get the rules. Sheesh. I get started straight away, and then the next thing I know is that, dear me. Yeah, you can just see the lovely face. We're waiting for the room tour. Hopefully this room will not shut down before we get our first match. What we can tell you now is Matthias is currently 1-0 up against JJ. Not me, obviously, because I'm not playing. KP is 1-0 up against Soda Chaos. Big Boss is 1 game up against 1 Campbell, 13. Freeze 1-0 up against T_Liam. Ruthless is 1-0 up against Psycho. Dead Rebirth is 1-0 up against Casillas. And let's further down. The Gala is 1-0 up against Low Ahmed. And they've just completed the first games, and they're on their way to the second game now. But no matches so far for the stream set. I'm pretty lonely here. Which is a bit of a frustrating part. Which is a little bit on the yeah, it happens. Also, if you wanted to figure out what we did last time, was Retro Night, which we did Mario Party 5 and then Super Monkey Ball. Myself, Degala, Will, and Verd all competed in Mario Party. Aeroskate, or Hot Wheels as we now call him, went to join myself, Will, and Degala on Super Monkey Ball. And that was pretty funny to say the least. Although, we spent most of the night figuring out exactly how one of us is going to probably do something bad to the other at the end of it, because it's Mario Party, been destroying friendships ever since 1999, I think it's on 98, one of the two. It's Mario Party, what do you expect? Will has taken first game over Ben, that's another update. Fromage is 1-0 up against Chains. Untitled is 1-0 up against Intelligent. Lyto has taken first games against Matthias, no relation to Matthias. Sappy's now finally checked in. The Saga and Cousin bonus is going on elsewhere. I know Dev is streaming his own matches today, so we won't be seeing him. So anyway, yes, wait. Also news, Blue Boy underscore smashes 1-0 up against Crow. Why am I thinking he's a Northeast guy? He's not. He's not. Nah, it's a completely different guy. And Josh is currently 1-0 up against Contact. So which games have not started here? Who's your opponent? And then I wonder see, baby. So we have our first result through 3, winning it over T_DM 2-0. Also through, Matthias has won his set against JJ 2-0. Bernie's 1-0 up against Boba. KP's won against Solar Chaos. So she's through into the next round as well. Degala beat Low Ahmed 2-0. Looked pretty convincing by that stage. Who else could we get? Dead Rebirth beat Casillas. That's our first upset of the day. So Dead Rebirth beating Casillas 2-0. Lasaga's 1-0 against Cousin Bonus. Deviant's taken first game against me. And we've had a few DQs. Big Boss beat 1 Campbell 13 there. And the time as of loads of people have got DQ'd, so let's see. I'll wait to see which one of our matches will be first up. We're going to go into straight into a winners round 2 by the look of things today. Because of bracket. People DQing a bracket because they can't make it. I thought I saw someone else win that one. Ruthless and Psycho is currently 1-all. Bossman's game up against Wing. Over Wing. Hello, Dan. Welcome to the stream. Oh, Hansen. So, how's your round 1 been, Degala? World's what to get on the world's. Yes, of course. Yeah, it's Wi-Fi. Quite. That was solidarity. I've not actually played a Wi-Fi event since that event. Okay, so Octave didn't make it. So Joycey beat Mashy Spike Play 2-0. From much has just beaten Chain Z 2-0. But yeah, so I need to figure out exactly who we should be putting on stream next. It's not just me. Hopefully this arena does not shut down on me before we even get a match on. Drunk. Looks like Keenan's beating Providence 2-0. That's another upset. For much going all going into against Chain Z that one. Lyto beat Dead Rebirth 2-0. Dead Rebirth, sorry, Matthias. Lyto's playing Dead Rebirth right now. And I need... Anyway. Right, okay, so we are going to finally have our first match on the board. DarkStalker will be first up. He's the Terry Sonic player who has taken a lockdown before. And he's facing Big Boss, who is a cloud after what I'm led to be believed. There's a big boss right now. Also, I forgot to mention, all the footage from today's video will be straight uploaded into our YouTube channel. The link is in the move-up right now. Right, Alpha, let's hopefully get some matches started, and hopefully they can get started before the arena shuts down. So we're jumping straight into it on winners round 2. And if you're wondering why my fingers are a little dirty, I've had to wash the car. Without the milkshake. If I remember correctly, he was Liverpool. I think if I remember correctly, they got that. It's Liverpool. Also, you cheeky viewers, how's everything going? Give us a follow, and we're also in the process of updating our emotes. Host once more. We are also in the stages of updating our emotes, and everything. And if you'd like to give us a subscription, you'll be able to get those cheeky emotes, and they are pretty some stunning ones too. Yes, that's right. You press the subscribe button there. Exclamation mark subscribe. Yeah, and also check the Twitter link as well to vote on them. Also use the Twitter link to vote on which emote. We are 4 away from 25. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. And the more subscriptions you have, the more emotes we can get. What's this about we're all losing again? Oh, good griefer! Anyway, once those two are ready and jumping in the arena, we are good to go. Right, we are jumping straight into it. This is Sonic versus Cloud, and I'm going to have to swap them. But alas, for not lockdown number 17, we are go. So they started off on the tried and tested Pokemon Stadium 2 here. So we got Big Boss repping the Cloud here. Pretty good player in the London scene, and so is DarkStalker. He's also a London player, and we got Ultimate Wi-Fi playing its usual shenanigans by the look of things. I'm going to show you my Wi-Fi Ethernet cable is in. It is indeed in. After a little bit of a promised start for Big Boss, it's DarkStalker who seems to have the edge here. What is going on with these Wi-Fis? This is Wi-Fi shenanigans here. Yet again. And it seems to be a little bit of a problem here for Big Boss. Now it seems to have woken itself up now. Ooh, the cross actually not going the way you wanted to there. Now Sonic has received a little bit of undeserved hate, I may add. That was a good back air from DarkStalker. I say it has received a little bit of undeserved hate here. I mean, his results had been improving in the offline meta before this lockdown happened, but you just have a different playstyle on Wi-Fi, and Sonic is one of those better characters on the in the online scene by the looks of things. But what dodge? No, it was an directional air dodge managing to keep Big Boss alive and catching the ending nag there off that down air from DarkStalker, and Big Boss has now evened things up. He's got his limit, but spinning it straight away. The thing is here with Big Boss, Cloud has got bigger hits than Sonic. Sonic will struggle to kill at higher percentages depending on combo. And what is going on with this Wi-Fi, boys? This is not good. We should fix Ultimate Online, because that's the reason why we're not at E3 this year. So they're both just playing around. See what each player is going to do here. Relatively, it's quite close still, percentage-wise. I mean, Cloud can still get the KO a little bit earlier, as we saw earlier, with that forward smash there. Both are just playing around to see which one would do, but I think they're both struggling a little bit with the online perspective today. I think online's a bit off here. I did reset my end before I even set up the stream, so it shouldn't be me. Okay, oh, he caught his double jump. He's still got limit though, so he's made it back fine. Big Boss is back. Big Boss is fine. What is going on? It's just making it back again. I'll tell you what, these Wi-Fi bits have been very awkward. Has he spent his... No, he's able to make it back. Oh, the spring just sending him to the depths. For what looked like relative promise there for Big Boss, now it's DarkStalker has got all the momentum here. Really going it all for that homing attack there. Nothing ventured, nothing gained from it though. Trying to find that up smash there was Big Boss, but DarkStalker not biting. Oh, that was a good parry. And the up smash doesn't want to connect for Big Boss there. So now Big Boss almost lapped in percentages in this first game. Yeah, this online stuff is not great, to be honest. Both players are struggling a little bit, I think, to work around it. But I think DarkStalker's been the one who's adapted better to this. Oh, missing the 2-frame there with that dash attack, which does hit from quite some distance there, and would have killed at that percentage. DarkStalker really playing around, really playing around the air. Oh. Is he going to make it back? No, he was just slightly too low there for Big Boss, and DarkStalker takes the first game there. It was slightly too low there. I do respect the attempt, no, from Big Boss. So first game going away to DarkStalker there, but both players, I think, looked as if they were struggling with that connection issue. I think this is a bigger problem for connections rather than anything else. So it could have been anything. Also, bracket update. The Saga beat Cousin Bonus 2-0. Savvy beat Bacon Beard 2-0. Moo, Starlight, Moo, Euro, and Inga 1-1. KP Lumen just starting. Burning Matthias is going on right now. Robbie and Mike Swift's also going on right now. Ben was a wolf and then Will went random. So Ben's facing Not Smart right now. JSkorp has just beaten live Terrors, so he's through. Looks like they're going back into it. Are they running it back? It looks as if they may well be running it back. So let's go straight into game number 2. Yep, they're running straight back. And I need to swap the things again. And already straight away, DarkStalker's starting off exactly where he left off. Which is more than what could be said for the Wi-Fi. Ooh, that's not quite managing what he wants to do there. So Big Boss seems to have a little bit more momentum. It seems to be doing a little bit better start here. But trying to get that forward smash there, but the spin dashing managing to save DarkStalker from being hit by that. It clashed. At this point, really, Big Boss is just trying to plan his attacks a little bit more, trying to play the neutral game a bit better. Because whenever DarkStalker got his hits in, he was able to get the stop predominantly. He was able to get the stop predominantly. Good catch there from Big Boss there, using limit cross slash. And DarkStalker down for the first time in this set. Looks like Big Boss has managed to find something here against DarkStalker's Sonic. Oh, just missing out on the tech roll read. Good avoidance. That's a good recovery there from Big Boss, keeping himself alive. Any percent damage now he's going to put on DarkStalker is going to be a big bonus for him. He's able to make that one back. I think that Big Boss is generally starting to play a bit. He's generally starting to play better now. He's got limit on deck, but this is not Smash 4 limit now. How many parries can this guy do? That was nice. Oh, that was misspacing there from DarkStalker, and he pays the penalty for it with another stock loss. So Big Boss currently 2 stocks to the good here. Oh, just about reaching DarkStalker, and he's now taken 1 stock off Big Boss. Now he's got to find the other 2 to get the set back. So Big Boss has got to make sure he doesn't put him in that position. Ooh, that was close. And Wi-Fi being Wi-Fi. I like to see what they're both doing here. Big Boss catching the air dodge drift there, just missing out on space. That was more of a case of the ledge invincibility still being active for DarkStalker for that to work. Good dodge there, but we wasted out a bit too much there. Ooh, that's gonna be trouble. Is he gonna make it? He will make it one back. He did it high. He did the directional air dodge high enough to make sure he managed to get it back. Parry again. Both of them trying to outplay each other in neutral here. DarkStalker is slowly bringing this one back, which is more than what could be said for this Wi-Fi. Ooh, that's a bit of a mistake. Oh. Big Boss saving his jump that time, which kept him alive, and now the lasting hitbox keeping him alive too. Ooh, limits on deck, but he can't do anything with it. And DarkStalker can't do anything with the forward smash either. So the biggest thing now for Big Boss, he's got to make sure he's not. DarkStalker's at that killer percentage now. I tell you what, Big Boss's recovery as Cloud here has been on point here against Sonic. He's been able to get back virtually all the times that he's been put into a bad position off stage by DarkStalker, and it's paying dividends there, and it's showing. Which is more than what could be said for this Wi-Fi. DarkStalker now trying to play that spacing game, trying to bait something from Big Boss. Big Boss predominantly not biting here. And again, Big Boss's recoveries. Ooh, that cross slash. No, it wasn't cross slash. Oh, I've forgotten the neutral B move. Excuse me. Try to go for the dash attack. He's going to pay for it for the stock here though. And DarkStalker has been slowly bringing this one back. But he's still got quite some bit to go, but it's doable. He was able to bring it back, those 2 stocks back, but he's still at 144, so he's still got a lot of work to do here. Being able to find something here. Ooh, that's not going to quite work on the facing side of things for Big Boss. Try it. He's now on the limit charging stage. Manages to get a grab. He doesn't upthrow out of it. Nothing gained there. He's trying to bait DarkStalker into doing something, and he's just managed to get he caught the directional air dodge away from it after a homing attack just for safety, and Big Boss has managed to even the setup at 1-1. Other news is that Degala's up 1-0 up against Joggers. Not Smart's 1-0 up against Ben. Matthias beat Burning 2-0. KP's 1-0 up against Lumen. Blue Boy Smash beat Evilot. 3 beat Keenan 2-0. Bossman's 1-0 up against Psycho. Fromage's 1-0 up against Untitled. Joycey beat Berry. Lyto beat Dead Rebirth. Lucretio's 1-0 up against the Saga. And Sabi and Moose Dollar, who beat Ink, is in first game. So I'm expecting a Terry switch here from DarkStalker. Big Boss did look as if he had even though it went down to last stop, Big Boss did look as if he had control of that second game. Escape, you legend. I was meant to change the music before I did the lobby, but I completely forgot where it was. So yeah, I won't be doing that one too often anyway. Nah, it's not my type of thing. JSkorp's 1-0 up against Contact. Yeah, I saw the Terry switch come out. Oop, what's Big Boss doing? I think it's something at the stage might not have been correct on his end. I know he's gone Bowser. So, 2 character switches here by the look of things. DarkStalker Terry, a Big Boss Bowser, and they're going Chaos. Now this stage should work out better for Terry, but Bowser does have that. He does also have that kill power too. So you should not sleep on Bowser in any stretch of the imagination here. So, but DarkStalker is well known for his Terry. He's not well known for the bad Wi-Fi that's happening still. I can assure you it's not me. I definitely reset. I resetted everything before I even started this one, but this has just been bad. This is Ultimate Online, people. This must be fixed. But out of the initial early stages there, DarkStalker has been able to find the combinations which he needs as Terry here. Rising tackle. That's a dead Bowser. He's all the way up at the top. That's not going to really work out. Big Boss throwing. Oh, that was some balls. And he's 38% for it. Yeah, Terry does have Magna hands when he gets back on. Good space in there from Big Boss there, making sure he doesn't get hit by that attack there. And the parries have been absolutely vital here in terms of Stalker's play. Too far away for Radical. Big Boss will make that one back. Oh dear, that's not very good there for Big Boss. I think this is more of a Wi-Fi thing more than anything. Ooh, gee, that hurt. And Big Boss is dead. So Big Boss down to his final stock already. Which is more than what could be said for this Wi-Fi. Just kick him in the head, that's what you need to do against a Terry. But this has definitely not been looking good for Big Boss. He's being outplayed at every turn here by DarkStalker. That was pretty close actually. What is wrong with RobbieAK still? There's so many things going wrong with this thing today. Ooh, that's not going to quite do it. And that's definitely not going to quite do it either. Big Boss still on his final life here. He's on his final stock of winner's side. Managing to read that. He can't get. He's still struggling to get that KO here. While DarkStalker is just finding a way to get that stock. What was that? I mean, Bowser was on the other side when I kicked it. But this is Bowser, and he's on max range now, so this is still possible for Big Boss, so long as he gets manage to get something done here. And the DarkStalker knows about it. That's going to be it. So DarkStalker will take it 2-1, but I don't think either player will be happy about the amount of lag that was in that set. It didn't look particularly good on my end. Yeah, so shaky start. Very shaky. So I don't know. Oh god, sometimes I can't understand anyway. So JSkorp will be contact 2-0. Lyto beat Joycey. He's in winners quarters. Lucretio Saga's 1-1. That's pretty good. Sabi's 1-0 up against Mostar. Mo Euro. But let's see which matches we're going to get on next. So anyway, who next for this beautiful stream we are having right now? Who's going to be next on? Well, it might well be a winners round 3 at this point. By the way things go, Lucretio has taken it over the Saga 2-1. He will be facing either Saab or Mo Dollar or Mo Euro, whichever one you call it. Bossman has beaten Psycho, so he's facing 3 right now. DarkStalker and Blue Boy are facing each other right now. Ben's beaten Not Smart 2-1. Will is 1-1 against Focus. Grief, this... I don't know what Will's trying to do here. It looks like Fromage did beat Untitled, yeah. Organ Ninja. So CreeperConstable, he's facing Fromage next up. Don't know whether that will be on stream. I don't want a region. I need cities. Looks like we're getting CreeperConstable and Fromage into the stream next up. Belfast versus Norwich here. Indeed it is. CreeperConstable, as you may remember, won number 15. So he's defending his lockdown here. While Fromage has done reasonably well in some events. It's hard to tell whether he'll go Luigi or whether he'll go Ninja in this matchup. Because Bowser's quite a big boy. So anyway, I just need to get a quick drink. Everything's all set up and ready to go. That's a shame for the Saga. So you can still do it through losers. Anyway, I need to quickly nip off, get myself a drink, and then I'll leave you in these 2 capable hands. I'll be right back. Once I get the names sorted out. Once I get the names sorted out here. There we go. Right, now I've got a cheeky beverage underneath me. Oh, that was a nice fight there from Fromage. Looks like CreeperConstable had the lead initially. He still has the lead. Oh, this is going to be problematic. If Fromage gets this connection, he doesn't know. Creeper managing the DI correct way to make sure he doesn't get a hit. Oh, doing parry into up smash there. Not confident in the up B at this point for killing. Ooh, that was ambitious there, but he managed to get back, and that is that up B. There we go. And then he gets up tilted for good measure. So this first game's getting pretty close here. For what initially looked like a quick one. Oh, good hero grab there. Oh, good shield there from, even better shield there from Creeper, preventing the combination from getting in. This is still quite close though, to be fair. So much getting in again. I tell you what, the grabbing game from Fromage has been on point at this stage. Can he get the fireball? Creeper managing to figure out what Fromage wants to do here. Don't forget, Creeper did win the last. Oh no! It doesn't quite kill. Oh, and he just avoided the Bowser bomb for good measure. It's a good thing he didn't shield it either. Good recovery there from Creeper. This is. I'll tell you what. One hit from either of these players, not that, you know, will do it here. Fromage using the plunger, that will do it. And so Fromage takes the first game. So first game going the way of Fromage after such a strong start there from CreeperConstable. Just didn't work out this time round, but there's still another couple of games here which he can do. It's still doable. So Fromage up again. The winner of this will be facing, I believe, Free or Bossman. And Free is currently 1-0 up to the good at this one. KP is currently 1-0 up against Matthias. The Gallet is facing JSkorp. That's going to be a fun one. He should know the same matchup by me and a few others. Ven I already said about Ven and Not Smart. RobbieAK47 has beaten Mike's Worth, who's also Leicester. Looks like they're going straight into game 2 now. %. So, where have they gone this time round? They've gone Stadium 2 here, if the Wi-Fi wants to load up for me again. So Creeper managing to find a little bit more on the... Ooh, that shield poking now. The pressure of Fromage against Bowser, he's got no fear here. He's absolutely got no fear, this man. What is this guy on? That's not going to quite do it though. But I'll tell you something, Fromage is really putting CreeperConstable in positions he doesn't like here. And it's a struggle. And it looks as if it's going to be a struggle here. Good space. Oh, come on! Of all the things you could have thrown at him! So Creeper goes down to the 1 in 10. And he's already down a stock. Oh, good grief. Not the way he wanted that to happen. He's going to eventually take the shield and nice intersection there from Creeper. He's really got the bit between his teeth now. I think he was a little bit upset by the fact he got 1 in 10. That shield poking again. That's not exactly fun, is it? Just get the fire. He now needs to bait Luigi. He needs to cook Luigi so he can get back into this game. And it looks as if he's doing the right thing to be able to do that. He was looking for a bait, but Fromage was second to it. He knew exactly who was trying to look for a bait. Get something out of it. Up tilt there. Nice. He catches him again. Creeper now starting to find his feet in this game by the look of it. But Fromage is not out of this by any stretch of the imagination here, which is more than what could be said for OBS here. I literally have no idea what's going on here. This is going to be a bit of a problem here. Depending on how this set goes, I might have to restart OBS at the end of this. Is that going to be a dead creep? No, it's not. He's just about living that one. That's rude. Creeper really going out there now. You've got to be careful though. Well, that could well be the start of something. Nope, got out of it. I'll tell you what, Fromage is really he's finding a way in. Great tech. Can he make it back? Yes, he can. I'll tell you what, Fromage is all over him now. This game has been back and forth. The upbeat is gonna do it, and that is gonna make Fromage go through 2-0. That's a bit of an upset here. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a big upset here. Fromage 20th seed beating CreeperConstable, who is the 4th seed for this event in winners round 3. Wow. So I don't know how much of that was OBS related or anything else. I think it's been a bit of a hiccup anyway today. But anyway, we've got CreeperConstable dropping down into losers early. Oh man. Well, Fromage makes his way into winners quarterfinals here. While we wait for our next match to go on stream, KP's beaten Matthias 2-0. Robbie and Vince on. JSkorp is 1-0 up against the Gala. Well, did eventually beat Procos, and he's now dropped a game already. Moostar has beaten Sabby 2-0, 2-1 even, excuse me. So, who do you think we're going to get next? Now we lost one of the top 4 seeds on winner's side. Who do you think is going to be next to go along here? Do you think that Fromage will make it all the way into top 8 winner's side? Oh good god, what on earth has this guy been doing? Also, don't forget, if you're viewing, please give us a subscribe. We're looking to a lot more emotes, so you should do that. And if you don't support us at the same time, you do for an update, and you get some juicy ones like that. Also, if you check the move bot and check the Twitter link mentioned by now, right in the chat right now, you can also vote on which emotes you would like to see. And I've also heard that somebody's gone out. So while we wait for this next matchup going along, also to the chat, who do you think is going to win today? Who's your money on? Who's your money on winning today? Yeah, by the look of things. Okay, we're going to have Lucretio and Moose on the next up. Moon Euro or Lucretio, as we know, is Midlands #1 at this point in time. He hasn't been doing much though in terms of Ultimate. This is one of his first tournaments back. Moonstar is the Newcastle Yoshi player who's been attending to these brackets for a very long time. Yeah, Swan, I can actually say that my last match wasn't great. Well, the one before that, in relation, I had DarkStalker and Bossman. Yeah. No, I didn't see a lag test request on that one. But that's the way it is, I'm afraid. So anyway, we're going to get Lucretio and Moostar. This is going to be Coventry versus Newcastle. Moo has been attending these ones for quite some time now. And he's one of our regulars. Yep, so this is not DK Ho, this is Lucretio. Long story short, DK Ho did get the DK Ho did. Yeah, that was just needing to go around. I don't need to show that part. So DK Ho was our previous Midlands #1 in Smash 4, but now that's gone away of Lucretio. And DK Ho sold his Switch to Lucretio, which is hence why he's still got DK Ho next to his name. Now we just need to wait for Mostar to make his way into the room so we can get on with this second set of winners round 3, which is to get into top 16. This is winners 16. Well, this is winners top 24 at this point in time. Jesus, I mean figuratively or literally, Jesus, I don't know which. Also, Astro D Dagger, welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying this one. reading the highlighted messages. Of course. So, looks like Providence lost to Parsley by the look of things. No, Big Bossy Providence, excuse me. Paisley Providence. So, we are. Looks like we're going to be set and ready to go here for Lucretio versus Moon Euro, Moon, whatever you call it. We are going to be, looks like, starting on Town and City for this first game. So let's jump into our next one of Winners Round 3. I can assure you, I definitely saved these settings before this set started.
3, 2,
So anyway, Lucretio Moon, let's go. So, Lucretio should know this matchup through Jim and a few other Yoshis, while Mo shouldn't really know this matchup through if she really attends. Horus, I think the name is. But at this stage, Moo is able to get the early stages. He's got the 80% lead, but this is Lucretio, don't forget. He can throw anything out. And with the amount of upsets that we're having today, I don't see it's not beyond the realms of possibility that Moonio could take this. He seems to have the start. Oh. Did he just touch the end blast zone by mistake? I think Lucretio touched the end blast zone by mistake there when trying to move out the way of the Yoshi egg, and he's down the first stock already. Some characters though are play differently to their offline counterparts. That just shows there. Yoshi has his egg throw, egg roll, egg lay. They can do a lot of things with the egg, while Lucretio can do the same thing with his lasers and his gyro. What on earth was that? Oh dear me, what's going on? At this point, no. Dude, it's just fighting all the way in. Trying to manage some skillful maneuvering there from me, avoiding the up smashes on Lucretio. With an untimed, ill-advised Yoshi bomb there, and he paid for it with a forward smash. He paid for it with an up smash. So this might well be the chance that Lucretio needed to get himself back in the set. He's using his gyro combos. He's tried and tested his patented gyro controls here. And a bit unsafe again. He's now working out what move wants to do around play around. Ooh, I don't think he wanted that. Oh, he's getting ambitious there, but he's able to make his way back. Okay, trying to play around that platform of Town and City here, but most slowly bringing this back. To be fair, after losing the first stock early on. Moo just missing out there with the up air follow up on the egg throw. He's really not. I was some pretty good spacing. Oh no, that was definitely not what he wanted to do. What I do think is that Mo was trying to get the Yoshi bomb so he would grab the ledge, but he just missed out and he SD'd for it. So that's pretty unfortunate there for the Newcastle player, but that gives Lucretio the first lead of this game. And now what he's going to try and do is try and rack up the percentages while trying to rack up the percentage of Moto while trying to survive. He's doing it right now. Skillful. He's got some skillful usage there with that Rob. He's got skillful usage there, big time. Ooh, that Robbie's gonna be in trouble. No, he's made it back. Oh, where's he going? He's fine. Some players don't really pay attention to when the opponent's re-grabbing a ledge here, and that's can be costly for some. No, not getting the follow-up though he needed. At this point, Lucretio is at 160% here, and Moo is a stop down. Oh, that was ambitious there from Lucretio. He wants to finish the game. He can sense the finish of this game here. And Mo's trying to space things out of what is going on with this bloody Wi-Fi today. And it's decided it wants to kick me out. How bloody typical. Sorry, I should not be swearing, but that's just typical. Fix Ultimate Online, for God's sake. So JSkorp beat Digala 2-0. Oh, Digga did take the first game in the end. But I'd rather this stupidity of Ultimate Online will sort itself out. That's asking too much though, isn't it? Well, at least it didn't have too much of a bearing. I think it probably was on the last hit there. So, no harm done in that one. And it means that... Oh dear me, so the lag testing is not really... This is not going well here, I'll tell you that. Fumarch and Big Boss are playing off... No. Bossman are playing off stream right now. So, even though Lucretio does have the game lead, he's made the decision to switch to Toon Link for the second game. Mo has decided to stick with the Yoshi. Started off initially well, but then it just Lucretio found a way to get in. Anyway, Smash Drill. I think this is why Lucretio decided to switch to Toon Link, the Smash Drill stage against Yoshi. I will have to do something about OBS here after this game, in all honesty, because it's just been painful again. So, I don't know why, it just doesn't want it, it's just not being cooperative today. Oh, that was not... Oh, really. Ooh, that egg is... that egg can be pretty problematic here if you're not wary enough. That OOV being problematic. What is Lucretio? What is this dash dancing? He's really trying to get into Mo's head here. Mo just about keeping things in check. Using the drop bomb to up air there. Not quite doing enough here. Somehow Lucretio managed to get away with that. Give me a 1, give me a 2, give me a 3. That's not going to quite do it though. Toon Link's a tiny boy. That will do it though. Pressure. Clever use. That was clever using for that. Oh, that. He couldn't get rid of the bomb, and that allowed Moo to extend the combo there. Just could not get rid of it when he needed it to. What is OBS? What is it doing today? I might have to update it, you know. But I don't know. But I'll have to do something at the end of this. No, let's come back again. Oh, we always have technical. It's always something, isn't there, preventing this tournament from running absolutely on fire. But never mind, these things do happen. Anyway, let's get the pop out on here. Ooh, I'll tell you what, Lucretio is starting to struggle here. Fire, welcome to the stream. Thanks very much for joining. That's a name which I've not seen for a pretty long time there. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you can. And Ultimate Online, you are being an absolute piece of... What's it? Thank you for coming back. And thank you for kicking me out again. This is what I think of Ultimate Online. It's always bloody something, isn't it? I'll tell you what, I'll tell you something though, before we got onto this, I restarted the Switch. And I restarted the internet. Resetted the router. I did everything possible to make sure this managed to run smoothly. And it's done everything but that. Oh, for goodness sake, what does need to be done? Well, if this set finishes up, I should be able to try and do something about it. Also, pay attention to Dagala's Also, do pay attention to Dagala. We are promoting this. We are promoting all this stuff. Oh, we want to, and it's going to be useful. So DarkStalker did get DQ'd in that time because of the lag. Oh dear, that's not very good. Oh dear me, that's like on Camel 13 is making his good run through losers so far. But yeah, so Lucretio did take it 2-0. He's making his way into a winners quarterfinals. I will be temporarily offline at this point, so I can try and sort out some problems on my end regarding this OBS problem and the fact it wants to disconnect from you from the arenas. So I should be back in about 5-10 minutes, and we'll be back up and running again after that. So see you in a bit.